Today I am joining you with my breakfast, which I will tell you more about in the next feed update. So this is like a little kind question to ask you to please join in next week also. Okay, thank you. Let's go. Start now. Yes, let's go. All right, so I'm gonna be eating while we do this. This week was a little difficult, you could say. It started off on Monday with a migraine attack. Lucky for me, I have taken some vacation days and I'm like off work, so I was like laying in bed the whole day, wasn't able to do shit, just sleeping, which I think I needed, but still, like, pain in your head, no bueno. I was also struggling with getting food in because I was hurting so much and it was just not a great day. So we're moving on to Tuesday. Head was a little bit better, but I was still like having a headache. I did, however, get some food in, so I have a clip of my breakfast. I did eat some oatmeal with grapes. This is a kind of low-cal, fulling meal. I usually use 50 grams of oatmeal and then hot water to make it more of like a thick consistency. You can add some eggs or some meat to this to get more protein in your breakfast, but it's overall a really nice start to the day, at least for me, because these are good carbohydrates. You get energy from them slowly, and I think that is a great way to start your day. I also had some meal prep this day. The minced meat was questionable. I will probably not buy it again, but it was okay. I also went to the gym and had some upper body workout.
So today I was gonna do something not new, but new for me at least. I was gonna work out late because one of the gyms that my membership is at is closing at midnight. So I was gonna like do my workout super late, thinking that it wouldn't be a lot of people. Turns out I was wrong. It was actually more crowded when I got there at 10:30 than it is usually at like 10. So it was kind of weird, and people actually stayed until midnight. So my initial thought was that I was gonna like properly film my workout so that I could put that here on YouTube and like give you like a thorough like overview over what one of my workout days looks like. I am very like cautious about doing that when there's a lot of people around because I don't want to film people without their consent, and if it's crowded, then it's very easy for people to kind of like get in the video and they might not want to. So it's just like trying to take into account that there's other people around me as well. And I did pretty good. Like I filmed all of my exercises up until the point where the lights suddenly went off half an hour before the gym was supposed to close. The lights just suddenly decided not to work anymore, which was like pretty entertaining as well because it was like a collective decision. Nobody tried to go looking for the light switch. Nobody tried to figure out what was happening. No. Everyone just like kept doing their thing, using the flashlight on our phones to like find whatever we couldn't find in that small dim light that was. And yeah, just like carried on with our workout, which was entertaining and but also kind of expected from Norwegians. So there is that. It's midnight, so I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat some Cocoa Puffs because I've been craving Cocoa Puffs since I started working out. So I'm gonna eat some Cocoa Puffs and I'm gonna go to bed. Yes.
On Wednesday, my migraine had started like transitioned over to a headache. So my head was still hurting, but after dinner I felt a lot better. So I decided to go to the gym, work out legs. It went really fine up until like the 2 last exercises, and I just had to wrap it up because my head started getting really bad. And there's no reason in pushing yourself too hard and then risk ruining the next day. So I just decided to go home. On Thursday, I had a really nice and filling breakfast. It's cottage cheese and kesam and jam. It's almost like half a kilo of food. And it's only 350 calories. There's a lot of protein in there. There's good carbohydrates. For me, this will keep me full for like 4 to 5 hours, depending on activity, of course. But it's a really nice breakfast, or lunch actually. I did not go to the gym, but I went on a hike with my mom, and we met a lot of sheep. Like, look at this. So Friday rolled around and I started the day with working on my upper body. I usually never do this, but with me like having vacation and all, there's nothing stopping me from doing this. I don't know. I just like my mornings to be a little bit slower, and I like to have more, usually have like a little bit more energy later in the day, but it was nice, really nice getting to the gym early this day. I tried to do a couple of pull-ups, which I managed, and I am proud. It was so cool being able to do them. I used to be able to do like a couple. This time I think, like you can see from the video, I think I did like 4 or something. Last one was at least questionable technique, but I'm getting somewhere. That's amazing. Saturday, I took some new pictures, I did some new measurements. I don't see that big of a difference in the pictures, but my measurements have changed. Hello and happy Saturday. It's time for new measurements, so let's get started. That did not go as I planned. I just did my weighing, so that's up from 64.6 to 65. My waist was at 66.5 and now we are at same as last time. So I'm down 3 centimeters. We're gonna do my thigh. That was 52 the last time. I'm kind of hoping for an increase here because muscles, you know. 50 and a half, which I honestly can feel with my clothes. It's weird, like how clothes, like most of my clothes don't fit anymore. It's because of that. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my butt. I kind of want that increase in booty. Yeah, the sound is gonna be horrible. Let's just hope it survived. Okay, bicep. That's on the biggest part, isn't it? It's still 31. Okay, not the biggest changes, but there's some change, and I can see a little bit of change in the pictures also from when I started until now, but I don't see like the big changes. But I also think that's because a lot of change happens in the start and then it kind of stops up a little bit until I start cutting fat, and then I will probably see a lot happening. So it's probably a lot happening like behind the scenes, under the fat. I don't see a lot of fluctuations between my weight either, and I think that might be because I'm gaining muscle, but I'm also shedding a little bit of fat, and they're kind of like taking over for each other, so it's not that obvious. After I was done with my measurements, we went out on a hike, and then we found this like deserted beach where we sat down and ate lunch and had a really like relaxing, chill time. It was sunny, it was nice. We just laid there watching over the water, and it was really nice. Sunday, did not do too much. I went to the gym, trained lower body. I did not have a lot of motivation this day. It was really hard getting out of my house, out of my car, into the gym. Like everything was just hard. Once I got there, things got a little bit better, but it was getting there that day. That was a struggle, but did it. Finished up another week, pretty good. And this week has been a little bit up and down. I know that the migraines are going to be there sometimes. I know that the headaches is going to be there sometimes. I feel like it's less now that I manage my food better, and then I work out, and I feel like I sleep a little bit better. I still need to manage my sleep much better, but that's like one of the points that I have to work on. Apart from that, really good week. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Tune in for the next week, where I will be talking a lot about these ones, because this is a game changer. This right here, fantastic. All right, take care of yourself, take care of the ones you love, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.